All right, the last video I made, I said I would eventually get up here and give you a kind of a tour of the new shop. So this is the inside, all finished with garage doors and everything. We don't have any power in here yet. Hopefully we have electrician will actually give me a quote here in the next couple weeks, and we can kind of move from there. We're going to kind of slow roll everything simply due to budget, and kind of go from there. So power is going to come in over here, and then basically what we're going to do is this area right here will be the work area, quote unquote, and then this area right here is going to be for the 4066 to 1585, all the machines that I use. And then the Diamond C is either going to sit right there or it's going to sit where it's at right here. I'm not really sure yet. And then this summer or next summer, one of the two, I'll put a mezzanine either right through here, or I will put a mezzanine over here. I'm not sure which yet. Pallet racking is definitely going to go along that wall in the back. You may actually see videos will probably be in both buildings. This is kind of my working building. So it's not necessarily, this is where I'm going to put the stuff that I use to take care of our house. You know, any projects like that, house related. The other building is going to be where I take apart machines, things along those lines. So, but two 14-foot doors across from each other, 25-foot pad out front, out back is nothing quite yet. Overhead openers, obviously they don't have any power, so can't open them right now. I want to say there's either 24 or 30 inches of insulation in the ceiling. We actually went through a huge cold spell, and it was, I guess, we didn't get above zero for about 10 days. And the coldest this building got in that 10 days was 28 degrees. And I had no heat in here. So pretty excited about that. Now right now, I haven't turned the heater on yet. In fact, I'm fixing to. It is 38 basically. And so all of that is just solar heating, which is kind of nice. I spoke with the HVAC folks for the boiler. Probably this coming winter, we're only going to have a boiler in here for the floor heat. Then next, either 25 or 26, we're actually going to put a complete HVAC system in here, so it's heated and cooled. Thought about a mini split, because I know lots of YouTube channels have done mini splits recently, and honestly, I have my concerns in terms of maintenance of mini splits with all the dust and everything in a building like this, the way I'm going to use it. Maybe it's not the case for others, but that's just my concern there. HVAC folk had the same concern as I did. But hopefully here in the next, as soon as we get electricity in here, I can start moving stuff in other than what's just sitting in here. And most of this is in here because no reason for it to sit outside unless it has to. So I was using that to power the heater because I picked up that 210,000 BTU heater. But I recently picked up, I've been looking at it for a couple years, picked up a little Honda there. So we're going to use a little Honda. It powers it just fine. I used it the other day. That door shut. So yeah, that's what we're going to do, and that is kind of a brief tour of the building. So I don't think there's much else to say at the moment, but there it is. And I forgot what I was going to tell you now, or I remembered what I was going to tell you. Update on cost. So we said the site work was $20,000 for this building. The building itself, as it is in its current state, the contract with Morton was $273,000. Now, that's a little over 5,800 square feet of concrete. That's inside and outside, plus the heated floors and all the tubes, the insulation, things along those lines. So about $50,000 of that is concrete, approximately $50,000 at $650 a square foot, plus the $15,000 it costs for them to put the flooring in. You could probably do the flooring a little bit cheaper elsewhere, but you know, it was part of the build. And then we have the garage doors. The garage doors are probably an additional every bit of $25,000, and I would not be shocked if the garage doors individually purchased to put in a building would be closer to $30,000 by the time you get the openers and everything with them. Two 14 by 14 doors are not going to be cheap. Plus you have the LiftMaster openers. Yeah, so you know, you've got a good $75,000. So basically $200,000 for the building, and then there's, you know, $75,000 of garage doors and concrete here. So that's where we're at on cost. You add $20,000 to that, we're at $293,000. You add some additional costs for fill, things along those lines, for doing this edge right here, and we're at almost $300,000 to get where we're at. The estimate on the boiler is right at between 15 and 17,000, and then electrical, I don't know yet. I'm guessing that we're not even going to get anywhere for less than 15 to just get power in there. Power and lights and a couple outlets are probably going to be 15 or maybe even 20. So let's see here, 300. So then you got another 30. So 330. And then you figure miscellaneous and everything, you'll easily be at 350. So before we're done, I'll easily be at 350. So that's where we're at. I'm super excited to get in it. Very excited to get in it. Now it's just a matter of got to keep plugging away at it. So thanks for watching.